Brothers and sisters, stop for a moment. Set aside every distraction. Turn off the noise of the world, because what I'm about to tell you is not a dream, not a myth, not a legend. It's something happening now, before our very eyes, in a time when faith is wavering and hearts are growing cold. It's a response from heaven, a tangible sign, a tear in the veil of the invisible. In a small church in India, during an ordinary Mass, something extraordinary occurred. The face of Jesus Christ, yes, Him, the Son of the living God, appeared on the consecrated host, not as a symbol, not as a suggestion, but with visible, real human features. A face that looks, a face that calls, a face that loves. And now, after more than 10 years of investigations, scientific analyses, canonical verifications, and ecclesial prudence, the Vatican has confirmed this event as an authentic Eucharistic miracle. What does all this mean? Why would God manifest Himself in this way? Why in India? Why now? And most of all, what is this miracle saying to me, to you, to us, who live in an age that seems to have forgotten the sacred? Brothers, it is not by chance that you are hearing these words. It's no coincidence that this video reached you, because when God speaks, He doesn't do it for show. He does it to save. Today, I take you into this mystery, not as a spectator, but as someone called. Because if Jesus is revealing His face in the midst of consecrated bread, it's because He wants to reveal Himself also within your heart. So listen, reflect, open your eyes, and above all, prepare yourself. Because faith is no longer a comfortable choice, it's an urgent response. It was November 15th, a few years ago. Father Thomas, a simple priest from the Church of Christ the King, was celebrating Mass. Just another day. A liturgy like many others. And yet, at the most sacred moment at the heart of the celebration, something happened that would change everything. During the consecration, when the priest utters the words of Jesus, "This is my body, offered in sacrifice for you," the host, lifted up to heaven, revealed a face, a clear face, expressive, the face of a man and of God. Father Thomas froze. Silence fell over the church. The faithful, confused, looked, drew near, prayed. And the face remained there, present, alive, as if it were looking, as if it were calling, as if it were loving. The host was immediately removed and safeguarded. It was taken to the archdiocese and placed under observation. No deterioration, no change. For over 4 years, the face remained intact, unaltered, inexplicable. The analyses began. Scientists, theologians, doctors, experts in materials and bacteria, all looking for an explanation, but no mold, no trick, no alteration, only silence and presence, as if to say, "I am here, and I will remain until you recognize me." Meanwhile, people began to gather, to kneel, to weep, to pray, because that face spoke to the heart more than 1,000 sermons. And in recent days, the confirmation has arrived from the Vatican. During a celebration, Joseph Pamplani, Archbishop of Tellicherry, reported that the Holy See had recognized the miracle after careful study. Why did God choose a face? Because a face is the most intimate and personal thing we have. It is the place of our identity, our humanity, our love. We fall in love looking at a face. We recognize who loves us by a glance. We weep for the faces we miss. And God, in His infinite love, chose to reveal Himself in this way, not as an abstract light, not as a symbol, but as a face. Because He wants you to look at Him. He wants you to know that He sees you. He wants you to know that He is a person, alive, present. As the prophet Isaiah said, His face was disfigured, yet we looked at Him and did not recognize Him. But today, brothers and sisters, on the face of the bread is revealed the face of the Savior. There are miracles that speak to the senses, others that speak to reason, and still others that speak to the heart. In the miracle of Vilakannor, all of this comes together. Science has spoken, and it said, "We have no explanation." The bread has not been altered. There are no pigments, there is no forgery, there is only mystery. The Church, prudent, waited, investigated, consulted. And after more than 10 years it said, "Yes, this is a miracle, this is a sign that adds nothing to the truth of the faith, but strengthens those who falter, consoles those who doubt, ignites those who sleep." History shows us that God has never stopped speaking. In Lanciano, in the 8th century, the host turned into flesh. In Buenos Aires, in 1996, Cardinal Bergoglio, the future Pope Francis, witnessed a host become human heart tissue. In Legnica, Poland, on December 25, 2013, a host bled and was confirmed to be suffering human heart tissue according to lab tests. And now, in Vilakannor, Jesus shows his face, as if to say, "The blood is no longer enough. The flesh is no longer enough. Now I show you my face, because I want you to look at me." Blessed Carlo Acutis, who died at only 15 years old, had already understood all this. He said, "The Eucharist is my highway to heaven." More than 2,000 years ago, Jesus walked the roads of Palestine. Today, he walks in our tabernacles. Carlo collected all the Eucharistic miracles recognized by the Church. He cataloged them, documented them, offered them to the world. He knew that in the future, Eucharistic miracles would be the key to reigniting faith. And so it is. The miracle of Vilakannor is a link in this heavenly chain, a chain that unites heaven to earth through a piece of consecrated bread. Someone might say, but if we already know that Jesus is present in the Eucharist, why do we need these signs? Brothers and sisters, signs do not replace faith, they awaken it, they revive it. Jesus himself said to Thomas, "Blessed are those who have not seen and yet have believed." But before saying that, he showed him his wounds. The sign doesn't come to replace the word, but to confirm it. Not to satisfy the believers, but to draw in the lost. Eucharistic miracles are the echo of a voice that says, "I'm still here, I have not left you, I have not forgotten you." It sounds crazy, doesn't it? A God who lets himself be eaten, a God who hides in bread, a God who enters our hands, our mouths, our bodies. But this is the Eucharist, not a metaphor, not a symbol, not a ritual. It is Jesus, real, alive, present. And if today his face appears, it's because he wants to say to you, don't come to Mass out of habit. Don't receive me out of routine. Look at me, encounter me, love me. And you? Do you still have doubts? Have you drifted from the Mass? Have you forgotten what it means to kneel before the host? Have you ever wept before the tabernacle? This is the moment. The face of Jesus did not appear for spectacle. It appeared for you. You who are far away, you who are wounded, you who are lukewarm, you who no longer pray, you who hunger for love and don't even know it. God is here, in the bread, in the face, in the Mass. And now I tell you something strong, something true. Maybe no one will ever see the face of Christ on a host, but everyone will see yours, and so you will be the face of Christ to the world when you love, when you forgive, when you live the Mass, when you bring light where there is darkness. The miracle begins there, from the host to the heart, from the heart to the face, from the face to the world. Brothers and sisters, if this miracle has spoken to your heart, don't keep it to yourself. Write in the comments, what touched you the most? What face of Christ are you searching for in your life today? Share your faith, your struggle, your hope. This space is our community. We read one another, support each other, pray for one another. Share this video with those who need to rediscover the love of God. Share it with those who are far away, who no longer believe, who have forgotten what it means to receive the Eucharist with a burning heart. And if you want to walk with us, if you feel these messages help you in faith, subscribe to the channel, because the journey continues. The signs are multiplying. Heaven is speaking, and we want to listen together, every week, every day, until we see his face forever. The face has appeared. The time is now. The world awaits your light.